What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE Champion, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new video. I aim to make this short, sweet, and brief because we got a brand new then, now, forever, together, MLE Faction Feud Prep Talent Up. So we're going to go ahead and knock it out. This is the Talent Up that I mentioned in the previous video. Make sure that you are subscribed, liking the videos, sharing them, and just chopping it up in the comments below. But in a previous video, I stated I was just going to go ahead and mark out, fanboy out on a couple of characters that are near and dear to my heart because they played a pivotal role in my journey in WWE Champions, let alone some other key entourage ability upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and get right to the point, pardon me. So we are going to start off first officially with Bull Nakano. We are going to move her up further ahead. Boom. So we just purchased off the prize wall. So we going ahead and take care of her because she is crucial to everything within this MLE as the free-to-play waifu. So I love how they upgraded her motions because her animations, because for a minute she was just standing there menacingly, which would have worked for her perfectly, but then they got her the nunchaku. So now she's kicking butt one way or the other. So we're going to go ahead, do these. Sad to say, although the talent up does now count your color TP, unfortunately, when it comes to dealing with your MLE characters, you still got to swap the moves out for them to count. I mean, it is what it is, but it is okay. Taking her up to 4-star bronze. So now we can get those upgrades on the Hell mode run, I believe. So boom, got her done. Boom, got the screenshot. So there we are. Boom, she's good. A lot of booms. No AJ. If you know, you know. So all right, she's done. Upgrade a little more. My purple has gone up, but my purple may be depleted very quickly just because of certain characters that I'm going to take up. We will see. If I got the shards, then I'm covered. I don't got to worry about nothing. But if not, I mean, it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, right? Boom. This build seems legit. I do enjoy using it. Shout out to Champions Chat. But we will do that right there. Boom. All right. So then we will reset. Put you back where ye belong. All right. 9K. So wait a minute. She should be able to. Yes, she can. Thank God. All right. We are going to equip you with that one. Boost the damage until we get that 150. Love her design. Absolutely love it. Next up is going to be Liv Morgan, Jersey Cat. So we already took her up over the weekend, help out with the faction contest and everything, what have you. Took her up to 6-star bronze, got her stars fully maxed out. So now, boom, let's just rock and roll into it. Who can we utilize? We got a lot of people that we could use. So maybe I don't really use Brett like that. Understandable. Who is someone else? Got plenty of shards up, but don't mind using. Let's go ahead. Boom, that works. Picture perfect. All right, so boom, there it goes to 6-star silver. And then she has to go to 6-star gold to get the maxed out situation for the +2 green MP and the +2 multiply gem strength increase. So we are going to go all in because we have the shards for her. Boom. The triple red. We will run that. Love that build. And thankfully, if I recall correctly, like I said earlier, I won't have to move my moves. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see. All right, looks like it counted. So that's always a plus. It's better safe than sorry. So that's how I look at it. So boom, makes this a whole lot easier for me. And we'll just max out the triple red because that's the build that we're using. So boom, and we'll get the screenshot. All right. Boom. Deselect. Well, we already used up all of Brett, so Brett's a no-go on this one. Could we use? Yep, perfect. Shout out to Alpha. Rest in paradise. So there we go. 6-star gold live Jersey cat. Wildcat Morgan. She always does the same thing with her hair. Does not matter, aside from the zombie version where she stands on standby, obviously. But boom, TP. If they do like 6-star platinum or 7-star bronze, silver, and gold, I am dreading it, y'all. I am genuinely dreading it. All right, I think it has to be 35K, right? Yo, 35K. So we gotta pump some levels into her. Boom. And then one more level. Okay. 35K. Boom. So that's good to go, golden. So she is good. Next up, we will go ahead and take care of my boy, AJ Styles, the phenomenal one. So, like I said, with these characters, I'm not taking them all the way up. Let's get that straight. We're not taking them all the way to like 6-star gold or anything. And that's why this is probably going to be a pretty light one, because it's only a few people that I'm really going to do this for. So AJ is one of them that's going to go up. Kevin Owens is another that I'd like to go up. Sting was another. And then Showboat Andre as well. So those are the characters that are in mind for this. And yes, I know I said that I was going to make this short, sweet, and brief. But obviously, when you're trying to multitask like this, it's a situation within itself. And then again, we also got to keep in mind resources, resources, resources. So deselect. There's plenty of shots. See, so boom. There we go. Join the club, brother. All your gears unlocked and finally getting your due. Boom. Throw it up. Perfect. All right. So AJ is done. And I also have to be very, very conscious and aware of my coins, because I do not want them to go lower than they need to. So, boom, new face of America, Kevin Owens. This one's the one that might hurt the most. Okay, we got some wiggle space here, so it's not that bad. We'll go ahead and use some of that. And obviously it's not going to count because it's the shards, but the TP will. So that is what we will do here. All right. We will just indulge in this a little bit. We'll use the shards on the purple. We might lose points on the one side for the talent up, but I'd much rather utilize utilize that so I can keep some purple, especially knowing Bull needs it. So I'm not going to undersell myself on that. I love me some Kevin Owens, but we're not going to put ourselves in a desperate situation that we very well might just have done, because I've realized the thumbtacks. So we'll see how far we can take Kevin Owens anyway. I didn't realize I was down that low on it. Usually with my trickster stuff, I'm usually good to go. But I think that was it for that. Yep. So 25. I mean, it is what it is. We can still level him up. Boom. Put him there. Take care of TP. So we'll just do that. We could always buy a pack and do it on part 2. So it's not the end of the world. That's how I got it. That's how I'm looking at it. It's not the end of the world. We're making the moves that we need to make. So boom. And I know I sped through them and forgot to use the doopity doops for the purple. But all right, so he'll chill right there. Next up, let's see where my boy Andre is. Andre is going to be good to go because we got plenty of shards of him. Doesn't mean that it's going to suck because we're not able to count toward anything. I mean, it is what it is, but shoot, Andre deserves it. Andre a king, man. Andre been around since the beginning. He was he was a hand-voted character. I mean, what more is there? Andre was definitely the guy that had to show up in the game, and they brought him in, and he held it down. He was, as he was in real life, he was the king. So we will go ahead and put that right there. Boom. And obviously, now that we're seeing that the shards do count, it's just that they don't count when they're not equipped. We will go ahead and do that. Andre, good old Andre. So, all right, boom. Put those in there. And obviously, we haven't checked our milestones at all, so it's all good. I'm not tripping about it. It's not a thing about maxing it. It's just taking care of the people that I really want to take care of while it's on my mind and my heart to do. So that's what we're doing. All right, so boom, there we go. And then we'll take him up to 6-star bronze, and he'll chill out there for a bit. And then Sting's the same. Sting's all the Sting's colors I have. I don't have to trip about it. I know that Sting will be good, and we'll take care of him. Give him his flowers, especially after he's officially retired. I would love, with the spoilers if you don't know, Lex Luger has been officially inducted into the Hall of Fame. So, with that being said, well, the majority of people, if you know, you know, the person that should be the person to induct Lex is none other than his best friend, and that's Sting. So if Sting shows up, obviously he's done at AEW or he's just done with wrestling at the moment, right? So obviously he's free to roam. And when Sting retired, he even said, this isn't goodbye forever. It's just goodbye for now, So he left it on that sense of, hey, I could be back in the WWE, and it would only make sense for him to come back, a proper return for our guy, Lex Luger. So who knows? I mean, Wolfpack Sting showing back up. Tech Wolfpack Sting, that was a guy that literally, it broke my heart when I realized, like, I was never going to get him. It hurt my feelings. It cut me deep. I ain't going to lie to you, because he looked so cool. He looked so incredible. And then next thing you know, it's like, never mind. I take back everything I said. But it is what it is. So, boom, we got the setup right here. We'll utilize some more shards. And I know it's a TP event as well. I get it, but the shards are going towards good use. So boom, he's done. I also think he had an upgrade. So yeah, he's almost there. No worries. So that's cool. Boom. So there goes Andre getting his due. And then who's Sting? The only Sting I have. It kills me, man. I hope he comes back. All three of them are epic. So, all right. Oof, this one's going to be a little ride. It'll probably be the big bonanza for this one. So, as long as everything equals out, resources as we've seen, I thought they were good, and then next thing you know, when you start taking your 6 stars up, start taking your 5 stars up, you start feeling the pain a little bit. You start feeling the heat. But RESPECT, your TPCT. So we are going to be fine regardless. And this one's going to hit good because this is nothing but the color TP. This is definitely a move that's been on my mind. There's been so many characters that think about it. We're at 600 plus characters. There's so many characters that I started on, and I was like, oh man, I'm going to take them all the way up, and then I never did. And then there's people that come back to my mind, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to commit to this because this guy or girl deserves it. So taking a guy up like Sting and knowing how long he held me down in the 4-star meta, I obviously didn't want to take him up high, be out of For those who don't understand, the higher you take certain entourage ability characters, the more costly it's going to be. So it makes more sense to have certain characters be more cost effective, right? Like you're not going to take your Jerry the King Lawler up to 6-star gold unless you're like a fan of Jerry the King Lawler. So it would make sense to pay the little bit that you would change your MPs, your generation, destruction, move damage, right? Those characters, certain ones, you keep them at 9K. You don't have to take them higher than that. Even if you get a fuse up of the character, you don't have to use it. I think I have a fuse for Butch, for the Bushwhackers. He was basically made to replace Sting for Red MP plus 4, right? So I have a fuse up for him for 5-star silver, I believe. I'm not fusing him up. I'm leaving him at 4-star bronze. But then there's characters that it's like, if you're a fan of them, you like them, or their ability obviously goes up the further you take them, then yes, you're going to end up biting the bullet sooner or later because that entourage ability is highly, highly useful to you. And Sting's one of those people. Unfortunately, that's not the case, but I'm a fan of him. It worked. Whereas just like you saw with Andre went up and it benefited me because I just got to put a couple coin into him and boom, five reinforced gem generation and 50% reinforced gem damage. So it works out. You know what I mean? So it's certain ones are worth it and other ones aren't. Sting is literally just going up because of the simple fact I've always been a big fan of Sting. I always wish to this day that we got an opportunity to see Sting versus The Undertaker. And, it's like one of those things where on one side, I've been cool with seeing Sting added to the many names of Undertaker's streak. If it ended on an undefeated note, that would be awesome having Sting in there because I still think about his, like all the people he could have fought at WrestleMania and didn't in their prime and during the time that he was able to. It would have been so amazing. Nonetheless, we are where we are and we love you, the dead man. But I would have been fine with Sting losing to Undertaker, and I also would have been fine with the streak ending with Sting just because of the level that those two were. So, that's just me. That's just me. But we're going to go ahead. We will deselect all. Oh, wow. I thought I had more. This might not even happen. This isn't happening. Dang. And you know what? I'm actually at peace with it because I need those shards for Andre to go up for the red +2 and the multiplied gem +2. So I mean, it was good. It was a good little run. I'll take it. I will gladly take it. So let's go ahead and see how far we even got into this talent up. Let's see what's happening, what's popping. Okay, so we made it to the end, near the end, that is. And I mean, some stuff's cool, some stuff ain't. We're right there, but there isn't anyone that's coming to mind that I need to take up. So that's the only thing about it. And I don't like taking up people just to take up people. The only person that's coming to mind that makes sense would be Jade. Jade is on my mind to take up. So I might do that one. And then, of course, it had to hit. I can't stand when that happens. I tell you the truth. It's like this game. It's like how long has this game been live, and how many more issues do we have that could have been resolved by now, or you would think would have been resolved by now. But we're people, far from perfect. So there we go. There we go. And again, not getting any good straps that that I feel that my account could use. So we are going to Jade. More than likely, okay. I think I was looking at it completely incorrect. I genuinely think, and wow, this is a small pool of people. I'm actually shocked because now I'm looking at it, I've never thought about it. Like, there's certain ones you don't take up. So when you come across them, you're just like, oh, wow, I did not know this was going on here. So who would be the best person? I mean, I definitely don't use Diesel, but you never know. Reworks are a thing, right? Reworks are a thing. We could go for Otis. Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Grayson Waller definitely going to build up over time. He's definitely someone that's worth investing in. Let's see. Yep, that works. That is. Wait a minute. I'm missing something. Oh shoot! What am I doing? I'm having a blonde moment. I'm so sorry. Dang, I forgot. I didn't max out any of these moves when I took her out. I literally just went with the one build when I pulled her and just left it at that. But it's cool. It's groovy. Just somebody real fun that I like to use. Even though, she said 6-star bronze, that don't mean nothing. She's still kicking butt. So boom. And there we go with that. Dang, I thought it was closer. I was wrong. It looked closer than what it actually was. That's precisely what happened. But you know what? We're cool with it. We didn't get any appeasing straps here. I mean, they're cool, but I don't really need them. So it is what it is. But I mean, nonetheless, we got some. We were able to make some moves. We're getting closer and closer to 10 million. So that is dope. That is fire. We took Jersey Wildcat Live up. She's chilling. Andre, you're up next, man. I just got to get some more focus shards for you. So look forward to that loot coming around. Jade finally went up to 6-star silver. Long overdue. Definitely been wanting to work her up. But I mean, Charlotte and Maxine are holding it down, but throwing Jade in there would be great. Just need like 2 more Willa Jades to go to make things happen. One for her and one for Heyo. Chico Reza Ramon. We could have taken Oscar up. Oscar's definitely one that I would love to work up. That's for sure. But I mean, I'm grateful for what I was able to do, and we didn't go fully broke, resource wise. I mean, just so many different memories here. It's fire. So AJ being up now, Andre going up, that was a good look, that for sure. Kevin Owens is just waiting. Just like I can get those off the prize wall. It's not that big of a deal. I know that I'm probably gonna have to work on R-Truth too because he is the backstage pass character. So, I mean, whether it's the backstage pass or just taking him up, either or, it's going to work out. But nonetheless, those are the moves that I had on my heart to do, and I'm grateful that I was able to make them happen. But with that being said, what was your favorite move that you did for this talent up? Who are you most excited to work on for the talent up? If you haven't done it yet, or are you going to go to max it out, or are you going to just call it a day, get as high up as you can to get your perks and stuff straight? Because there's always a reason and a purpose behind why we do what we do in WWE Champions. So, boom. Where is my feud one? I would think that there would be a feud one, and I'm not seeing it. Or maybe I'm blind. I don't know. But there should be one that pops up sooner rather than later. That being said, though, as I scroll endlessly up and down just to see if I'm missing the feud perks or not. Nonetheless, that's the video, y'all. Like the video, share the video, because you already know. Hey yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. Like the video, share the video, but most importantly of all, if you haven't done so already, do yourselves a favor by making sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy, a WWE champion, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for y'all tenfold. Let the good times roll, and always know, no matter where you're coming from, no matter where you're no matter where you're coming from, no matter what you're going through, and no matter where you're headed, always know that in my eyes, my heart and soul, every fiber of my being, you are a champion. So Let me know how things went for the sound up this go around. Again, simple. Just wanted to do some fanboy moves and just make some moves that I felt that were on my heart for a while. And I finally saw a moment to do it. And regardless of where it ended, I'm grateful because my mind's at ease because I followed through on it. But who were people that y'all worked on? Were they heavy hitters? Were they entourage upgrades? Or were they just characters that you're like, hey, I'm a fan of this character. I really like using this character. I get how to get the best out of them, even if they're not that one turn, two turn killer, or you know what I mean? I like enjoying this character. I like using this character. But if you got anyone that's like that, by all means, share the story. Let's chop it up. Definitely chop it up, y'all. So let's comment, leave your thoughts in the comments below. I got nothing but love and respect for y'all. Thank y'all so much for your time. Appreciate you. Feels good to knock out another video and get it to you. And until next time, y'all, be blessed. Peace.